Objective of our lesson for today are the following. Number 1, use negative numbers in practical situations. Number 2, represent integers on the number line. Number 3, compare and order integers. And number 4, describe and illustrate the absolute value of a number on the number line as the distance of the number from 0. Integers is composed of the whole numbers and its opposite. So whole numbers is from 0, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, and so on. And these arrowheads indicates up to infinity. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 3 dots indicate that the number and the line continue indefinitely. A non-zero number written without a sign is understood to be positive. So, hindi na natin siya kailangang lagyan ng sign. Pag walang sign, understood na positive. 0 is not positive nor negative. So, it is neither negative nor positive. So, the opposite numbers are the negatives. We have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. And this arrowhead again indicate that the line and the set of numbers here continue indefinitely. So, ibig sabihin, nag-continue siya, wala siyang katapusan. Okay? Now, let us compare these numbers. No? Papunta sa kanan, mas tumataas yung number. So, all numbers that are located to the right side or on the right side are greater than the numbers sa kanyang left. For example, we all know that 1 is greater than 0, right? And also the same with 2 is greater than 1. 3 is greater than 2. 3 is greater than 1. And 4 is greater than 3, 4 is greater than 2, 4 is greater than 1, and 5 is greater than 4, 6 is greater than 5, 6 is greater than 4, 6 is greater than 3. And also negative 1. Now, since this is greater than negative 2, kasi siya yung nasa kanan ng negative 2. And 0 is greater than negative 1. Okay? Negative 2 is greater than negative 3. Negative 3 is greater than negative 4. So, mas pumupunta sa kaliwa, mas bumababa ang integer. So, since these numbers are the opposite of each other, okay, negative 1 is the opposite of positive 1. Negative 2 is the opposite of positive 2. Negative 3 is the opposite of positive 3, and so on. Now, let us apply these integers in real-life situations. Now, to be able to determine if a sentence is positive or negative, no, a keyword can tell us that. So, a keyword can tell us if the number is positive or negative, no, in the given sentence. For example, a drop of 4 pesos is negative 4 pesos. Next, 26 meters below the sea level, the keyword there is below, so therefore the answer is negative 26 meters. A gain of 120 pesos is, the keyword there is gain. So therefore, the answer is positive 120 pesos. Next, 27,000 feet above the sea level. So the keyword there is above, so therefore, positive 27,000 feet is the answer. Next, 54 degrees Celsius below 0. And the keyword there is below, so therefore the answer is negative 54 degrees Celsius. Suppose you're going to arrange these numbers, which is the numbers here in number 1, into ascending order or from lowest to highest. So, what would be the first one? Okay, so yung pinakamataas na negative number, siya yung pinakamababa sa group na ito. So, we have negative 13. Okay, so next na mababa ay negative 6. Next na mababa ay negative 5. And then, the highest is positive 4. Okay? Next, how about number 2? So, what is the lowest? Yes, that is negative 8. Next is negative 7. Next is 0. And next is 2. And the highest is 18. Next, which is the lowest? Yes, negative 12. And then next is negative 9. And then next is negative 1. And of course, next is positive 5. And the highest is positive 7. So the same thing if you're going to arrange this from highest to lowest. Dito sa number 1, mauuna si 4. Pangalawa si negative 5. Pangatlo si negative 6. Pang-apat si negative 13. Yun ay pag highest to lowest naman. No? So, dito, ganun din. Pag highest to lowest, mauuna si 18. Pangalawa, 2. Third, 0. Fourth, negative 7. And last is negative 8. So, that's how you arrange. Next, number 4. We have here, okay, so the lowest rather, is negative 71. Next is negative 52. Next is negative 18. Okay, so we have here 10. And the last one is 22, or the highest is 22. Next, we have the lowest one, which is negative 14. Next is negative 12. Next is 0. And then 12. And then positive 14. Proceed tayo sa absolute value of a number. So the absolute value of a number is the distance between the number and 0 on the number line. So it is denoted by 2 bars. So meaning it is just the distance from 0 up to the given number. So for example, the absolute value of positive 5. So this is a symbol for the absolute value. Okay. So we have the distance from 0 up to 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So therefore, the answer is positive 5. Next, the absolute value of negative 3. So we have here 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So therefore, the distance from 0, which is 1, 2, 3. So therefore, the answer is positive 3. Next is the absolute value of negative 8. So we have the number line. So we have 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Sorry, nagkulang. Extend pa natin. We have negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, and negative 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So therefore, you have positive 8. So, ganun lang yung absolute value of a number. Now, if you don't want to draw lines, No, pwede namang lahat ng absolute value, no, lahat ng absolute value na number na nasa loob ng absolute value sign, ang magiging sagot lagi ay positive. So, therefore, for example, ito, positive 6. Ang sagot ito, positive 6 din. And we have negative 2. Ang sagot naman ay positive 2.